Hello, lovers.
Roses are red, violets are blue. We really want to share our conversation hearts with you.
Welcome to Likewise's third annual Week of Love with a new bookish episode every day. I'm Issa.
And I'm Sam, and we're so excited for you to join us and our Galentines while we share our love of romance books.
What can I say? We love love.
Day three of Week of Love, and we are so excited to be joined with another guest today. And we have our lovely friend Megan with us from Megan's Bookish Life podcast. And she's been on the pod before for Podmas, and we've been on her podcast. And we're just so excited to be able to chat again today and have fun because it's always a little chaotic and fun when the three of us talk together. So, without further ado, Megan, I will let you introduce yourself to the listeners of Likewise however you want.
Hello, I am Megan, and I probably start off the chaos usually, and then Sam and Issa kind of join in. Um, but I am the host of Megan's Bookish Life. I live by Chicago, like a little suburb, a little north. I have recently gotten into TikTok candy. Um, that is, and they have to like viral, like they have to be like you go in the shop and you're like, wow, this has a lot of views and buys. That's my obsession now. And then my favorite attribute about myself is my wit. So that is all you need to know about me.
I love that.
Thank
That
you.
is so fun. Oh my gosh, wait. We should start asking people their favorite attributes about themselves.
Right.
I'm literally at work going, if I'm just like, hi, I'm Megan. Like, I really like Italian food. And I was like, no, that's not me. That's not on brand. I'm gonna say I love TikTok candy. So thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, we are always so excited to have you on, and I'm excited for this conversation. It's been so long since we've had a real chat, so I'm glad that Week of Love is bringing that back.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Also, adding TikTok candy to my list.
I have like a whole yes and no. Like I last night, I was totally what was I even doing? I was going on like reels and I was like, you know what? I forgot I had TikTok candy. And it was like, oh God, this sounds so fattening. I ordered freeze-dried cotton candy and I'm eating them in my bed. By the way, it's messy. I'm eating in my bed. I'm like, this is why I'm single. I'm watching reels eating freeze-dried cotton candy that I would sell my soul for. So
That's
put TikTok candy on your list.
yes. That's so funny.
Oh, I love that so much. I can already tell what your rose is going to be. Um, but bringing us back into that, we're starting this episode as we always do with our roses and thorns. How fitting for Week of Love. So, Sam, do you want to get started with those?
Yes. Okay, my thorn boring. I'm recovering from a hormonal migraine. Annoying. Yesterday, I think it was the night before and yesterday and this morning. It was still lingering. Then it's finally gone, I think. I don't know, I don't want to jinx anything, so knocking on my wood desk. Um, my rose is that I'm hanging out with my parents tomorrow, for the Super Bowl. But that's not relevant by the time this episode's out. Hopefully the Seahawks won. But I'm hanging out at their house to watch it, and my mom texted me. She said, "Come hungry," listed off stuff they bought. They bought meat, which is exciting because my parents have been vegan. They have been vegan for like the last year. They eat meat sometimes, so they're not like fully vegan. But usually at home, there's no meat. All their dinners, like they were like, we're making chili, and I was like, yeah, but like, what kind of chili? It's the chili's probably gonna be vegan still. But she said they got like meatballs and wings and stuff. So yay!
Is the meat for you or them too?
I bet it's probably me and Zeke. I bet
Oh,
it's just for us to eat.
but that's nice.
Yes, very kind. And I'm planning on making a lemon cake with frosting that I'm gonna make like blue and green. So it's gonna be very fun. Um, those are my roses and thorns. What about you, Meg?
I was gonna say is it like a gender reveal, like who wins the Super Bowl?
Right.
You cut the piece off. Who loses? I'm sorry. Um, so my let's start with my thorn because as you probably have heard, hopefully not me sniffling a little bit, I had COVID. And that's a big thorn because I'm very like organized and like I have a schedule, and that kind of threw me off. I was bedridden for 5 days.
That's
Do you think
terrible.
I would stay in bed for 5 days for fun? Yes, but I didn't mean to for this time. So that was a thorn. I'm trying to think. So I think my rose is I'm trying to think when this. Okay, so Valentine's Day is the 14th. And then so on the 13th after work, I talked my coworker who's older than me, talked her into going, this sounds so stupid. We're going to a new Chinese place, and then we're going to a store next door that has really nice writing pens because we're pen people. And then I'm inviting her like fiance. So it's three of us. We're doing Valentine's Day dinner together. And the next day on Valentine's Day, I'm having my best friend and I we're going somewhere for Valentine's Day. And I just like love going out to dinner. So that's why it's my rose. If you want to go to dinner with me, no. If you want to go to breakfast with me too, you're on my rose list. God, I love going out. Okay, sorry. That was my roses and my thorn.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Not the COVID. That
Yeah, thank you.
horrendous. Also embarrassing to be getting that in 2026. Um, I knew someone else like who's gotten COVID in the past like 2 weeks, and I'm like, honestly, that's it. Very embarrassing to be still getting that thing.
I am vaccinated up to my butt. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine, whatever. Here I am again with first time in 5 years though. That's not 2 weeks.
Oh man, I know. I was embarrassed to get it in 2022. I was like, no, this is
Same.
horrible. Man, oh man. My thorn. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I talked about this in a recent episode sometime, but also like this is just still in my brain. I tried the cherry lime unwell energy drink. It was horrible. I literally dumped it down the drain. It was so bad. I took a sip. I made my sister try it. She already doesn't like cherry flavored stuff. And then I tried it again because I was like, maybe it'll get better with more. No, it was just horrible. Literally 0 out of 10. It was awful. I can't believe I spent my money on that. Literally down the drain. Um, and my rose is just getting to chat with you, Megan. I'm literally so excited.
That was pick a better rose. I mean,
No,
that's very nice of you, but
I'll do what I want. This is my
that's
podcast.
true. That's true. Me and my Edward Cullen t-shirt says, "Thank you so much." This is Team Edward. Yeah. That's actually really nice. Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Of course.
Amazing. Gotta love roses and thorns. Also, back to Megan's rose about like going out to eat. Okay, if the three of us are together, we could go out to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and like each one, like we each get a meal that we have to pick where to go. So, we can just have a day where the whole objective is going out to eat.
Why would you say that? I don't even live close to you, and now I want to buy a plane ticket.
Okay, then
Girls'
do
trip
it.
to Chicago,
Oh,
What? Oh
or
no,
girls'
no.
trip to Seattle.
Well, I've been to Seattle. You guys go to Chicago.
Yeah, I
That'd
haven't.
be
Yeah.
fun.
ugh,
I
I want to go to
I
Chicago.
rarely go out, and like I mean, well, for dinner and stuff, I'll go out randomly. But when I do, I'm like, this is the life. I don't care if I'm going to Denny's with someone. I'm just
Right.
like, this is wonderful. I don't know why. It's my rose, yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm just dreaming about going to Chicago.
I
Trina
would do it.
Vega,
I
where are you?
do it. Chicago. Sorry. So I think about it all the time. How should you say it? Chicago. I can't think of Victoria's, but yeah, come to
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, I don't
There we
know.
go.
Cutting that out.
Okay, sorry.
2026. I've seen since around the new year people talking about like it being the year of whimsy or just like making your life whimsical. It's like a trend, but I don't know how big it is. It's just lives on my social media. People are obsessed with now using the word whimsical. Um, but I feel like the most whimsical thing is to like be a fangirl because like your brain is just so like I don't know. I don't want to say unrealistic, but it's so just like it's just fun. It's whimsical. It can be silly. There's fantasizing. There's fan fiction, all kinds of things. Um, and one thing the three of us bond over the most is how much we are fangirls of everything. So we feel like we just got to talk about that. Um, what's your favorite part about being a fan? do you have favorite things that you are a fangirl of, or any new things aside from TikTok candy that you are starting to be a fan of?
You're gonna call me out first. First, I have to. This is a video, not a video podcast, but starting off strong with when I went. Wow, cut that out, please. I did a stand up routine for the first time ever as a bucket list in September, and my friends brought like little sticks with things I'm fans of, and I have a Harry Styles with no hair picture.
Ball.
He's bald. She like photoshopped him bald, and she was putting this up as I was telling jokes. Good thing I couldn't see her. So I love Harry Styles, but I don't like him bald.
No, he's
Um,
scary.
it's in my
He's like a
room now.
predator.
I okay, so I have like a list. So I feel like the favorite part of being a fangirl is I've been to the depths of fandomism and I've been to the tops. And I think I've been a little around a little longer than you have. Not because I'm like, woohoo, it's because of my age. I'm an old fart. So like I think even in the beginning, the best part of being a fangirl was the community. And there are a lot of fans, especially back in like 2012 and those like music fandoms and stuff like that, who did not care for community. It was very, very one-sided, very selfish, very like we had in Chicago, we had like packs and cliques of like girls and like guys who, if you didn't get along with them, you were like banned from the fandoms in Chicago. Like it was nuts. It was weird. And so now that things are kind of not more open, but open than that, I like getting to fangirl with other people. I like telling people I'm a fan of things and hearing what they're a fan of. So I think that's my favorite thing to do with, or favorite part of being a fangirl. Um, I'm trying to think. I have my little list, and you told me to pick fangirl things that I have like I'm currently into right now. And I have like I have a good top three. How about that?
Love
Number
it.
one. Yeah. If I gave you like one, I'd just be like, oh, actually I have more. I feel the most cliche one, I think, but I'm gonna do it because it really like affects me, is music. Um, I I've always like, should I get a career in music? Girl, I can't do anything musical. I just like music. Um, like I'm like, what career? Like I can't even play a guitar or even whatever. But I feel like music kind of fills. I don't have almost a void in my heart. No, it like fills like spots of like my soul where I really need them to be filled. And like when I listen to a good song, I just like become very attached to the emotion of it. So I don't always listen to slow songs. I think okay, hot type like a hot take, but I think slow songs are usually pretty boring for me. Sad songs, I don't do it unless they have a good beat. Um, Harry Styles, I can do some of his songs that are slow, but um, I used to be like attached to like One Direction in like 5 Seconds of Summer as a band, and now I mean, I love bands, but I kind of go off too with just certain songs.
Mm.
Um, so I'm like my top three right now, all my most played songs that I'm a fan of that I will not stop listening to is one. It's called Ghost by Armani White. Do you remember that hit song Billie Eilish? It's like Red High Tops Billie Eilish.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's that singer. Okay,
Okay.
the song's better. And then I love Princess by Pia Mia.
Hmm.
I don't remember if you know the song Kiss Kiss by Chris Brown and
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Love.
she does like that's like she samples that in that song. So
Mm.
he called me honey babe. Why am I singing? I'm sick and I'm a bad singer. Why am I singing? That one. And then there's a throwback, which were you guys ever like into B.O.B.? He does that trend now that's like
Mhm.
call me Bob or whatever. I have a song called Headband that was like I'm trying to censor it. Dun 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 drop that. I can't do it because I'm gonna swear. But it's called Headband by Two Chainz, was featuring Two Chainz and B.O.B. But my big thing is when I get attached to like a song or a music, like I guess music in general, I go all out. So I feel like that kind of makes me a huge fangirl of music.
Yes.
Do you want me to keep going, or should I just like give someone else a turn and come back to me?
Oh my
No,
gosh,
keep
no,
going.
keep
Okay,
going.
because I'm like this is like
Absolutely.
my a
I just love
monologue.
hearing
No,
this.
this episode's about you.
I am the rose. I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Sorry, I had to
Yeah.
put myself in check there. Um, okay, and then this one, Issa might understand because she's probably seen me on there. I'm kind of a big fan. This is more into getting into fandom of Letterboxd.
Mm.
Um, I I'm not like so when I watch movies. If people don't know Letterboxd is where like you watch a movie and you review it and then star it and see other people's reviews. I don't watch serious movies. I and the thing is, my thing is it's my attention span. And when I watch them, I also like usually in my room. I'm not gonna watch like a drama about like someone dying of cancer, and I'm crying in my room. Like I want something light. So like for example, I like watched all three Shrek movies for the first time as an adult like 2 weeks ago. But I leave a review about them mostly, and I'm a big fan of obviously telling it like it is, but also reading my friends' reviews on Letterboxd. Like Issa, I've seen like all your reviews. Like they can be like 2 lines, like this is great, whatever. I'm like, love it. I'm a big fan of Issa, a big fan of Letterboxd. So I like doing the reviews. I like logging it in, and then I like going to my like homepage and being like, who watched what? Who thought of Wuthering Heights would be a 2 star for so and so or whatever. I actually haven't been on Letterboxd since Wuthering Heights released, but just for example, did you watch it, Issa?
Um, it actually has not been released yet.
Oh, that's why.
It's coming
That's
out on
why.
Friday.
I don't even want to see it at all. So I'm sorry.
Same. Yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't care enough about it.
Yeah.
Um, but if it, I bet I follow Charlie XCX on Letterboxd, and
Mm.
apparently she says, she logs all her movies, but she's not allowed to do reviews anymore because whatever she says, like people go after her, even if it's good. And she's
Mm.
like, I can't do that. I'm like, wow, she probably loves that movie, but I can't do anything about it. Um, anyway, Letterboxd. That's me becoming a fan. I'm not deep in the trenches because I don't write reviews that are like insightful. They're like, don't you would love this movie because it's a cinematic masterpiece. Oh, you know what? I did write one of those. I wrote oh god. I wrote one of those for Monster House.
Great film.
It literally is. I think Monster House and Paranorman. God, those are beautiful. There's hysterical. I wrote a really serious I wrote a really serious letterbox review for those. Um,
I can't wait to dig through and go see them.
I'm trying to think. I think they're my longest ones. Like usually I'm writing ones that are like, don't this person shouldn't be acting. But then like I'm saying
Real.
I said that for I think it was Addison Ray and that he's all that or she's all that,
Mhm.
whatever it was.
That
She should
was
be
rough.
acting. Um, but my third thing, this is my big thing. I'm always a fan of, and this makes me really happy because it's strange before I get into it because I am sitting in a very small room with my ratty hair, wearing shorts when it's 30 degrees and my Team Edward shirt on. But I love beautiful Hollywood men. Like Hollywood men, just looking at them sometimes, I'm like big fan. Yeah,
Hmm.
smash. Um, and that's I don't know if you can dig that out, but that's my biggest thing. Kind of is I'm a big Instagram girly, and everyone knows that about me. And like on my like personal like Instagram, I don't know what kids call it. I think they used to call it like a Finsta. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
The personal one where like it's blocked from like cops seeing it. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I have nothing bad on there. Bad
Oh
on
my
there.
gosh, Megan, what are
I'm
you doing?
I'm just I'm kidding. But I don't want my second grade crush to see me. That's why it's locked on there. It's privatized. But no, I will post all the time, like on stories. I'll post pictures of my top ones right now of Hollywood men that I cannot stop looking at. David Cornsweet, Superman. Something is like fundamentally wrong with him about how perfect he is. I don't want to figure out why on there to look though. I got Tom Blythe, which by the way, I love Tom Blythe, but he has some bad angles. As I sit here in my knots in my hair and like haven't painted my toenails in 3 years. Like, but he's got some bad angles.
Oh, I love him. I love him
I
as a brunette. Oh my Lord.
I love him as a blonde. And I know people say that, and he feels like people say that too much. Don't listen to this, Tom, but I like you blonde.
I love him with the buzz
Um,
cut.
oh, I do too. That's actually also buzz cut. I really found Harry Styles banging with the buzz cut. Don't look at me, Isa. And
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, and Sam's like laughing like she's embarrassed. I loved that, and I'm not a buzz cut girly, but I said shave it off, baby, and your mustache now, Harry. But anyway, my other one who is a man that I think he's an actor. I don't even know. Like I follow him because he's beautiful, and I think he's a I put his name and I did quotations Spanish man. His name, I think his name's like Manu Rios. Manu Manu. It's his first name. I don't know what he does. I think he's in Hollywood. He is in Hollywood. He knows people. He's like millions of
Oh,
followers. You see him?
yes, I just looked him up because I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about.
That is also fundamentally wrong of how perfect he is. His eyes, like, I, I I'm kind of sweating a little bit.
He
Like,
is Spanish. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
I know.
I've never seen this man, but
I
Me
think
he's
he's
either.
in like,
beautiful.
I think he's an actor for like in like Spain, maybe.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would make sense.
yeah. I'm now going to Spain. Um, just for him. That's kind of stalkery. But last one I have to bring up too for the men that I am probably forever a fangirl of. Harris Dickinson. Um, he's an odd one for me because I usually like pretty boys, as you can tell by David Cornsweat and everyone else. Something about Harris Dickinson, I see him and I think, okay, let's hold hands. That's my proposition. I said, baby, come on over. I said I changed my sheets for the first time since COVID. So like I'm pretty ready for you.
That is so funny. You know
Yeah.
what? I have not known of him for a long time. I
Yeah.
more so know of him now
Me too.
because of the Beatles film,
Oh.
and which I'm very excited for. But so I've been seeing all the pictures of him, like, because they're filming that, or like those first looks have come out now of like them with their like prosthetics, like
Hmm.
makeup
He doesn't look
on.
like that, by the way. That's not his
Right,
face.
right. They make him look different.
Yeah, because
They,
he's gonna be a John Lennon, right?
I think so, yeah.
yeah. So they like they make them all a little uglier,
He
with
was really cute,
prosthetics.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you seen like I haven't seen Baby Girl with
Don't
Nicole
watch Baby
Kidman?
Girl.
Oh,
Do not watch it.
in what way?
I no
Letterbox? Should I go find it for you, or do you have it on there?
um I cannot look at Nicole Kidman the same way ever again.
I don't find her I find her annoying now, in the roles she takes, and her bad wigs are everywhere.
I
But
find her scary now.
oh, okay.
Mm.
Really? Okay, well,
I want to
he's
close my I was like watching that movie with eyes closed like half the time.
were you at home reading theaters?
At home.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I would say refund, please. I was gonna see it in theaters. It's funny you said that. I was gonna see it in theaters, and then something happened, and I didn't go. I'd be the only one in that theater too. But okay, no baby girl. But I was gonna say that's the Harris Dickinson like I would like to hold hands with.
I,
But
ooh.
via previews, I haven't seen it via previews.
Yeah, I did not know what that movie was about, and then I watched it, and I wish I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know what it's about. Oh, well, I know what it's about, but I think this sounds terrible. I think I need to. I would have to see it to
Hmm.
understand it.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
Don't do it.
even then, like it's I still don't really entirely get it, but I do for the most part, I think.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
too busy watching like Shrek spin-offs now to watch Baby Girl. Like
Right.
I don't have time for Baby Girl. I think what am I watching next? Oh, I want to see a cartoon in theaters called God, my cartoons. It's hoppers, I think. It's like little animals that
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's coming
And
out on
I'm
March
like
6th.
so wow. And like my thing is like I have to like if I go out in public to a cartoon movie, I have to bring someone's kids because that's creepy. So
Fair.
whose child can I borrow to go see a cartoon movie on my own?
Yeah, for real.
So not Baby Girl. But
No.
I do believe that is my list of, I guess, two big fandom things. When you guys say things, I'll probably be like, yeah, me too. But but those are my like top two music men that I definitely could never pull, but I think I could. And my upcoming is Letterboxed.
Nice.
That was 3 hours long. Sorry.
No, you're good. I honestly didn't think about any of these for myself.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
But I could name off, I do have recent things I've become a fan of.
Okay.
Um, One, Cat's Eye. I was hesitant.
Hmm.
I'm still not fully on board, because of certain things I just don't love about how they're marketed. Um, but I kind of had to become a fan because it's all my kids I teach dance to like to listen to. And so like all my hip hop kids. So like I understand now that like their fan base is so young. Like
Oh,
it is like the 7 to 13-year-olds, even up into like high school, like love them. They learn all their choreography, they know all everything. And I'm just like, wow, it's very impressive. It does make me kind of want to go back and watch their show where they
oh
like
yeah.
get formed. But I do enjoy a lot of their music, but some of it I really hate. And don't know why their record label is doing that to them. Um, and then I finally watched Heated Rivalry,
I watched it too.
and I was a fan.
Everyone is.
My One of my best friends, it was just her birthday, and her coworkers gave her a giant poster of Hudson
Okay.
from his like new photo shoot where he's like naked for that magazine.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that one. She got a big poster of it, and I was like, that is so funny.
I think I've reposted that on my Instagram stories too. The
Yes.
Hollywood men that like to oogle. Wait, is it ogle? Ogle.
We should all just say
Oogle.
Oogle. I like Oogle better.
Yeah. Delicious Hollywood men like to oogle. Yeah. Ooh, gross.
Um, and then there's like I guess another one. Somber. I like a lot of his music, but I also like to hate on it sometimes. I like to hate on it all sounding the same, even though I get it. It's like his brand. And he's really good at marketing it. The new song that he just came out with, Homewrecker, I like it. I've seen a lot of edits to it already. So it's selling it to me. And I need to watch the music video because it has Quen and Milo in it with Somber. So,
I forgot that came out. The new music of his. I'll listen to it.
yes. So I guess those are my new fixations.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm right there with you, Megan, on music and Letterbox. I actually really got into Letterbox because my brother and sister were on it already, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let me just do that. But then I like became hyper fixated on logging all the movies I've ever watched so that I know for sure I've seen more than my brother. Um, and then last year I was like, I'm just gonna log everything I watch, and I loved it. It was so much fun. So I love Letterboxd, huge proponent of it. Yeah, it's like Goodreads, but for film. And I'm obsessed. Um, yeah, what else was I thinking of? I was really just thinking about Letterboxd and how much I love it.
Well, I gotta say something before you go on. For Letterboxd, I got into VHSs, I'm gonna say like a year and a half ago. I had my like dad like install my old VHS like player in my room. And I never had a TV in my room before until last year, ever. And so I watched VHSs from like I had like Josie and the Pussycats. I had like all the old VHSs, and then it broke. So then I was like, okay, I also have a DVD player. So I brought the DVD player, and then I found my DVDs in the back like the 2000s. You would do like a DVD like the
Yes.
booklet thing.
hmm
So I found mine, and I mean, they are not like biblical DVDs. Like, I'm trying to think like Monster House on DVD. Like, I got like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid gets me every time. Got those in DVD. So then I got a new DVD player for Christmas this year. Yes, they still make those. So a lot of my letterbox are coming from my DVDs, and that's been fun to go through movies that I used to love and see if I still love them. So Letterboxd is helping me with that.
Oh,
Sorry.
that is so fun.
I know. My DVD player is purple now too.
Oh,
Oh,
Um,
right on brand.
exactly. Exactly.
uh, I got to get Letterboxd. I don't have it yet.
Yeah, no,
Sam, get
Sam,
on it.
you need to.
A
It's
threat.
so good.
I
It's
was
so
scared to
fun.
say that.
Okay, but the thing is, we already been known.
But yeah, you already know I'm not on there. You would know if I was.
Oh my gosh. Shoot, there's something else. Oh, Alani. I love Alani. Big, big fan of Alani New. Um, and oh my gosh, I can't remember what else I was gonna say. Oh well.
Are you just like a fan of what's it called? Those energy drinks in general? Like, do you like energy drinks or you just like Alani's taste?
No, I like energy drinks. Well, I like Red Bull and Alani,
Okay.
but others,
I like
unsure.
Celsius. I like Celsius. I
Celsius is
got I
okay.
got the new because it was on sale at my grocery store because no one's buying it. The new rock one is it Zova? Oh gosh, what is it called? The Rock has a new energy drink brand.
Oh,
Yeah, and so no one was buying it at my grocery store, and I have a huge grocery store, so like that's pretty bad. So it's like a no sugar thing. It's tasty. It's small. Didn't give me a ton of energy, but that's kind of why I needed it. It's
Mm,
energy, but I do like Red Bull. Alani, I've tried a couple and I'm just not hooked.
mm.
that's all right. I love them because they taste so sugary.
Exactly. Well, yeah, and sometimes I need sugar because I'm diabetic and I've and like the issue is if I get no sugar in energy drinks, it screws me over too. So
Mhm.
no in between.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I can't think of what I was thinking of.
I know. I'm trying to think. It's so funny. I'm like, well, what has Issa been sending me things of? I guess it's like traders,
Oh, that's what I was gonna
like
say.
people from traders.
Reality shows,
Yeah.
like reality competition shows, especially Traders, The Challenge, Love Island, like obsessed. I love.
Hmm.
Oh,
We keep up with these people like crazy.
yes.
I would have to sit that one out. I don't know any of those. I mean, I know of them and I see they're like little like memes on
Oh, I think you would
Instagram,
live
but
for the Traders.
it's TV shows in general for me. I just can't get through one.
Mm.
I don't know why. But what channel is that on? Or what
It's
streaming?
on Peacock.
Peacock.
Ah.
Choose something different.
You can log into mine. Okay. But also, I left off my list something that I am a Reborn fan of. Like I've always been a fan of and used to watch and haven't watched in a couple years because I just didn't have like streaming that I watched it on, but I'm really into now. RuPaul's Drag Race. I watched that show like crazy. I'm obsessed with the queens. There's one on right now. Her name is Discord Adams, and she's like an emo like punk queen, and she has the worst walk in the world. Like her runway walk is so bad, and like everyone comments on it. And now it's like a meme on TikTok. Like you just have to look up like Discord Adams walk, and people are doing like Discord Adams taking out the trash, Discord Adams getting in the pool. It is hilarious.
Does she know she's a bad walk?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
and she's in on the joke too. Like she's like loving it. I think having that bad walk is like good for her brand.
I can see
Yeah,
that.
it's great. Recommend the show. It's very good if you have never watched. It makes me laugh.
I have never watched, but I've listened to RuPaul's book. It's not very
Mm.
good, but I do like RuPaul. I was like, Ru, do better, literally. It's a terrible book.
Oh,
But I have wanted to watch those. Again, it's a TV show. So what happens is I'll get like 3 episodes in and I go, I'll watch it later, never watch it again. So I'm like, gosh, I can't. I have commitment issues, you can tell.
real. I guess moving on to our next thing about being a fan. I don't know if I really have a lot to put on this, or that I was trying to think about it this morning, and I was like, I don't know if this is a good question. But what are things we can put on our fangirl resumes? So like, skills, experience, anything. Like it can be silly too, but like to like, have proof.
Can I go with that one first?
Hmm.
Because I have a big one.
Good.
My I would put it, I don't know if that's correct order for actual resume. Skills would be in like big block letters, and it'd be research. So for example, obviously I am a journalist in the making, so that I love research. But back in like Stan Twitter times, this sounds illegal. It actually probably is. So I'm gonna tell you anyways. Back in like 2013-ish, 2012, 13, um, Chicago has a big airport called O'Hare. Okay. I don't really live by O'Hare. I mean, I do. I have 45 minutes. Boo hoo. I gotta drive there. Um, but we I'm trying to think who, like, for example, I was a big fan of the band The Wanted back then, the British band. And so we'll stick with them for this one. So The Wanted will be on an airplane and we'd find it. So and then we meet them at their baggage claim or them coming from down yeah, stop giving those eyes. So I was yeah, illegal now. Probably illegal back then too. But we didn't go through TSA or anything. We just waited for them outside when they left. And a lot of times I'm like, that's terrible. They are tired. But we would do a thing where like we would know where they were flying from and they had a concert in Chicago the next night and we'd do the research that way. And we'd find which like flight number and like it was intense. That's where my journalism started. Um, but I also need to bring up that I think it started way back when I was a diehard of the Jonas Brothers. So I started becoming a huge fan of the Joe Bros in 2007. I was a freshman in high school, and I met them for the first time that year too. Long story, and so I have evolved since then. I wish I had pictures. I had this pimply freshman 14-year-old girl wearing Vans out in negative degree temperature like she was something else. Anyway, but I did research on my Stan. No, Twitter wasn't around then, I don't think. But I did research and I remember somehow I God, this is probably illegal too. I found Nick Jonas's birth hospital in Dallas. And guess what? I was born there too. So
Twins.
a year after, yeah. A year after, Irish twins, but that's not how it works. So I forget what hospital it was. So sometimes I'm like, Mom, what hospital was I born at? Because that's what it was. Don't ask me what it is, but I remember. Texas, Dallas, Texas. So I'm very good at research, and I don't get it by illegal means, but they probably should be illegal.
Right.
Skills, resume, research, first one. That was mine.
I love that so much. That is so that's so funny. Amazing.
Too many stories.
I love that. I know I was trying to think of one for me and I was thinking something similar for Issa, but like not to that extent. Like in my head, I'm like, Issa's skill is for sure like lore. Like she will take it upon herself to like learn all the lore about people
It's good. I
because we
kind of
like
like that
lore.
though.
Like yesterday, she revealed some lore to me. She was like looking into one of the guys on the traders, and like he had overlap in like 2018 with other people who are on the show. And she's like, wait, he like met them before.
They have history.
They have history. More
Yeah,
things
you
like
know
that.
what? Kind of true. I think I do get into the lore, but like that's my research and versus like current stuff
If you
because
want
I'm
like
like, oh,
random
current
lore.
stuff. Yeah, yeah, random lore, that's my area. I'd also say like, I mean, okay, not like great at it, but it's just fun is like little recap videos.
Of like a episode of a TV show or a book or a what?
Or I guess just like I don't know, just like making little recap videos of like concerts I go
Concert.
to. I think it's
Yeah.
so fun.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry, I didn't keep talking. I just
Documenting.
like stopped in the middle of my thought.
you
My
did.
bad. That's on
Like
me.
video, that's it.
Yeah, I was like, brain, stop working. Yeah, little recap videos of so I guess kind of like vlogs, but less vlog, more what was happening. Wait,
hmm
I don't know.
What would that be under for a resume? I mean, that's skills, but like, what if it's like marketing too? Because you're marketing what you went
Oh,
to.
yeah. Yeah, that one.
So we would say
That.
like you went to like a concert, and you're like, I don't know, give me a singer, Janis Joplin. Why did I say that? You went to Janis Joplin concert. She said I don't like that. You're
IP.
marketing her next concert and how fun it was. That's your skill.
Right, right.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love that. Um, hmm. Maybe not exactly a skill, but like a good like quality. So like, okay, I'm thinking about my resume right now, and I have like, because we had to do them for work once, I have like my five Clifton strengths or whatever. Those are like under me as like very defining traits, like personality trait. I will say when it comes to like being a fangirl, my strong trait I would put forward about myself is like loyalty. Like
Ooh,
with people I'm like really big fans of, it's like you're not losing me unless it's like something really controversial. But like I've just been around. I've been there. I will remember, and I feel like it makes you a better fan if you like know their because then you like know the lore, you know past things, you get their references. Like I think about my favorite YouTuber forever has been Miss Remy Ashton. I've been there forever. Then I'm like, okay, I know she went to UC Riverside and joined Delta Gamma and only stayed in college for her first year. And then, like, or maybe not even the whole first year and left. I knew who all her bridesmaids were, even the ones who were from her, like, college, like her big from her sorority or her, like, best high school friend. Like, I knew who all of them were just from her life. Like, they weren't all other influencers. And then, like, like, you just understand all their life moments. And, like, she's coming out with a cookbook. And I'm like, that's so fun. I'm buying it. You can
because you're a
depend on
fan.
me. I'm loyal.
Yeah, well, that's good.
That's good.
Mhm.
Wait, so okay, if we put all our fangirl resumes into one, I have the skills part. Well, we all have these right now. Okay, we all have these, but I'm doing the skills. Issa's marketing. Sam, what is traits under? Like,
It's
if
like
you
your
do,
bio. Like,
oh, the bio. Oh,
yeah,
that's a good one.
I got bio, Issa's got experience, and
Ooh.
you've got skills.
Oh, I love this.
Oh,
Okay, hang on.
perfect.
I'm gonna go on Word doc for now and do it.
So now we can like, so now we're a fan company and we can like, pitch
I was like,
ourselves.
what do we sell? Nothing.
Nothing.
I almost said ourselves. Cut that out. Sorry.
We repost.
We
Um,
repost.
Oh,
we're our
yes,
fingers
yes.
are heavy on the repost button.
I love that. Yeah. Oh, I'm
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
mine really
stories
is.
reposter. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not as much like a stories reposter. I'm a big like TikTok or post, like Instagram now post reposter.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I do the
Maybe a
reposts
little too
on
much.
Instagram when it's like not important, but when I'm like, I want people to see this.
Yeah, I love
But
a TikTok repost.
I
That's how I
have
feel about everything I see. Oh, I hope other people see this.
hey everyone, look at what I looked at.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ugh,
Wow.
embarrassing for me.
Everyone follow Sam and East on TikTok.
I go back and like when I want to like just be entertained, I go to my TikTok reposts and
I've done that.
I just rewatch what I
Mhm.
repost because it's
I've done
like
that.
my favorite content.
Mhm.
So,
Correct.
yeah.
I'm trying to get my own TikTok repost right now. Okay, yes. Yes, I've been there.
And then it's also like an assessment of like, okay, well, like if other people are looking like, what is the assessment of my current mental state to other people? Like if they're like curious about like me, what's going on with me, or like I'm like, okay, my friends on TikTok, what have they been seeing that I'm reposting? Like, is it concerning? Not in
Oh.
like in more of like a what is it? Right now, it's a lot of drag race edits.
Because I'm trying I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's like,
I'm too quirky in my likes to be like, am I okay or not? Probably not. But I don't know either.
right, it's like, what does it look like I
Yeah.
like?
I see what you mean.
What do my interests look like from the outside?
Hmm. Now I gotta go back and I gotta go on your TikTok and be like, okay, what is oh no wait. I'm gonna say, is Sam okay? Let me go check her TikTok.
It's usually just like because like there's a lot of people I don't repost like dramatic stuff. Like I'm thinking about like the people who just like repost like really sad quotes and
Oh, yeah.
like deep stuff where it's like actually a reflection of their mental state. Mine is like memes. Just like
Yeah.
memes, fangirl stuff, show stuff. Never anything really personal like that. So there's nothing to be that concerned about. But then there's stuff where like I also love people in the comments where it's like born to repost, forced to comment or whatever. Um, Also stuff like that.
Real.
Makes sense.
Because like I got coworkers on there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, resumes. That was fun.
I love that. Oh my gosh. I I feel like this goes very well into the next one, just with the idea of resumes and just things that we have done or can put onto our resumes, right? But your podcast, we haven't even talked about that yet this episode. We love Megan's Bookish Life. What, if any, likely any, what podcast goals do you have for this year that you're excited for?
Yeah, whenever I'm a guest on a podcast, I also forget that I have a podcast. So thanks for reminding me. I kind of have I have two. My thing is whenever I do like goals, especially in the beginning of a year, I'm like, I have to reach them, or I'm like not a good person. So which makes absolutely no sense. Like, who cares except myself? But I do have two of them. And one is I'm gonna have season 5 of my podcast come out. When is that? No idea. So it's gonna be in beginning of July is 4 years of Megan's Bookish Life. So I mean not like a landmark, but like a lot for me. I've been in the podcast space, like doing podcasts since like 2017, 2018, something like that. With a different podcast. But like that that obviously it's not a thing anymore. But for Megan's Bookish Life, I actually put my heart and soul and my butt into it. So I'm excited to do a season 5. What does that mean? It means a new intro, same old cool people. I mean, like I don't have anything planned for it yet. How about that? Um, I did have some ideas where like I can celebrate like a new season because I always want to do because my podcast is big on like community too, where I'm like I want other people involved because I enjoy people and like so I'm gonna try to see how I can get like a community of Instagram and podcasting and like have little season 5 little party. I don't know. We'll see. Um, and then my big one, which is you guys aren't from around here. No, but it's there there's a in Milwaukee. So I'm about 2 hours away from Milwaukee. I freaking love no, actually, I don't have I love Milwaukee more than Chicago. Sorry guys. That's true. And they have a some romance bookstores up there. And one of them is called the Well-Read Damsel. I love that store. And so they also have one called Thirst. And the Thirst is definitely different from that. We won't get into it. But anyway, the Well-Read Damsel had a like a book crawl last year in September with like all these indie authors and all these big authors. I loved it. As a reader, I was like, this is the most fun thing I've been to. And then they called end of end of last year for people who want to do like bookish vendors and stuff like that because they're getting bigger. And I'm like, I want to put my podcast on that crawl. And so I kind of want a podcast booth. I usually say like to do like a marketing thing. But I would love to sell like some of my merch. I have like really cute like mugs that have like a heart-shaped handle and I have a tote that I really want to sell. And so do I have it with me? No, I don't have my tote with me. But I'm hoping to get the booth so bad just because I know as a reader, I had so much fun there. And I'm thinking like I had one podcast marketing booth, I think last year at an author event outside that it was fun. Sure. It wasn't great because bad location, weather, whatever. But I've never been to that festival before. So I'm like, I don't know about it. But knowing that I had such an like a great time at Meet Me on North, I think it was called. Yeah, Meet Me on North in Milwaukee. I was like, I want that booth so bad. They haven't like picked the people yet. And if they don't, I get it. I get it. I'm a small podcast. But if they do, I will not shut up about it. So that's my big goal is to get a marketing booth there. And if I don't, I'll pay another goal. Oh my gosh, fine, I'll do it. Those are my main two. Yeah. Wait, can I talk about? Wait, what are your podcast goals? Can we do that real quick for this year?
Oh,
Do you even know?
sure. No, not really. I mean,
Me too.
we we always like a big goal for us is to like tap more into video. Like we've been saying it
Oh,
for
I
years,
always
but we just
say that.
hate doing it. Like it's not that we
Like,
hate it, like it's fine. And we've done it a little bit where we like for Podmas, like we did all of our mini-sodes for videos on our YouTube channel. Um, but like we just know a huge part about like podcasts these days is video content and like having full video episodes for everybody's listening preferences or watching preferences, having then like clips that you can use on social to promote and like actually catch people's attention. And like that's all fun, but like it is a lot of work, especially when it comes to like when we can record. Like a lot of the time, like Issa and I are recording like late at night on like a Thursday or Friday at like 9 p.m. And so like lighting's not great or all this stuff. One thing I thought of, I have not talked about this at all yet, but we need like updated like pics together. Like not like another like real like branding photo shoot necessarily, but like we could like or just like something like where we get good pics of us together that we can use for stuff because our other ones are old
Mm-hmm.
Your hairstyles are different.
for sure.
Yeah.
I
I
agree
know.
with
I
the
was
video, by
thinking,
the way, too.
yes, video. It would be so fun, but it really is just so much to have to think about on top of everything else. And so, we've like started implementing it a little bit, but when it's like just our mini-sode, so it's just like one of us, so then we don't have to coordinate video for both of us. But yeah, new pictures together would be so fun. Yeah, just because that was what, 2023?
Yeah,
And yeah, we've used them so much. Like
for
I love those
everything.
photos. Like they're so
Mhm.
fun, but like we've used them so much and people are probably like, "Ugh, we've seen this before."
My
Yeah.
those photos are great. Like the whole shoot was really good. I don't know who
Yeah.
the photographer is, but do it again.
Yeah, shout out
Jenna
Jenna.
Jenny.
Jay
Yes.
Dunny,
Oh,
do it again. Yeah.
Oh, wait, she got married. Wait, was that before or after her wedding? That might have been
after.
after. Yeah. Oh, it was. Okay, yes. Jenna D Creative. She's in Nebraska for all the Midwestern people, but she loves to travel. She did have a baby, so
Bring the baby with.
For
right.
real. She's
Yeah.
so cute.
Um, yeah, she's great. And when we did that, it was like very early on in her photography journey when we shot with her.
It was really
And
good.
Really?
mm-hmm.
Oh.
It was in her like first bit of being a photographer. And she's just like grown so much and she puts on it's her full-time job now and she not me just talking about our friend Jenna now. But her and another photographer in Nebraska, they opened a like rentable photography studio, which is that concept is amazing.
Yeah.
To like give other local photographers like places to like rent to do shoots. That way they don't have to like own a studio. And I think it's great. And then she puts on like content days for other photographers. So like they'll like get models and they get like brands to like participate. And so then it's like a whole group of photographers get together that day and they just like shoot models and like bridal looks to like have stuff to use like as like your portfolio, like
That's
use raw
amazing.
content. It's so fun. So I'm like, ooh. And it reminds me a lot of what like Sydney Applegate is doing with her podcast stuff, like how they're making like rentable podcast mobile studio and stuff. So I'm like, it's cool to see that there's something like that in the podcast space, which I've thought a lot about. Like another goal, like if the more we get into video, it'd be cool to try and like record in person again, since we do live in the same state, and aren't super super far from each other. Like I'm like, I don't know if there's ever a time that we can like get together and record like bulk episodes all at once or something like do a content day where we do like a whole month of episodes and like test video that way or something.
That's so smart.
You guys should. My thing is, I think my facial reactions would be hysterical on video, and most of the time they are, especially on Snapchat. I don't have the time or the capacity or the money. I don't have any of that. I wish I did, but maybe one day.
Yes. Yeah, money. It's
Yeah.
expensive to like have a cute set
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yep. Those
Cool.
are ours.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
me too. I am. But yeah,
Those
those
are the
sounds really,
goals.
yeah.
Maybe more will come up, but I feel like I like seeing where we just grow naturally or what we get into naturally with just like whatever we're into at the moment. It's always brought us a lot of fun. Um, so
Agreed
yeah.
too.
All right. Books. Because obviously that's part of what Week of Love is about, how much we love books and we're romance readers and we're fans of books and authors and we all share that. We all interview authors, super fun. Do you have one or two books or more on your immediate TBR?
I'm going. Here we go. So I have read 3 books this year already, and that's super small for me. So I am going. back to school, so I have to drive to my campus on Tuesday and Thursdays, 1 hour each way. And so I'm like, yeah, that's a long time because my gas mileage hates me. But I listen to my audiobooks. So I get and I listen to it like at 2 point. Oh, hang on, guys. My throat. Okay, we're good. I listen to it at 2 point speed, 2.0 speed. Yeah. And which people are like, I guess people think that's crazy. I'm like, I know what they're saying. So I don't know why are you guys judging me?
Right.
Anyway, all three were audiobooks this year, and I know what I can't read or I can't listen to. It sounds bad, but I can't listen to smut. Like I love reading with my eyes. I'm like, yeah, give me more. But when I'm like on the college campus and like I'm listening to people like say smutty things, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. So I usually do like a nonfiction or a thriller or something like that. But the one coming up that I'm planning, I go through Hoopla a lot for a library. We have there's Libby, there's Hoopla, and like Hoopla has the weird ones, and I love that because I always choose a book from my physical shelf to listen to so I can get it off. Um, the next one I have is called American Rapture by C.J. Leede, Leede. I guess it was an Aardvark book pick too, but I have it on my shelf. I found it signed. I don't know at a small indie bookstore. I was like, oh okay, but like I wrote down like it's a horror and a apocalyptic fiction, which I have kind of gotten into. I read a book called Just Like Home last year. Sarah Gailey, I think it was. It was like horror kind of fiction. It was weird. I freaking loved it. I said, this is weird. Give me more. So I have high hopes for this American Rapture. And it says, put it down. Hang on. So the description really just says, like at the beginning, says it's a virus that spreads, like it's about a virus that spreads where the infected are feral with lust. So if it was an Aardvark pick, I feel like people know about it. I really have never heard about it except when I saw it at the bookstore. It sounds weird. It sounds kind of like the book I can't do too weird. If I do too weird, I get turned off. Um, but I don't think it's gonna be smutty because I mean I don't know, it could be. But I'm excited. I downloaded that. That's my next one to read. And I do it campus on Tuesday, Thursdays. So then I'll be listening to it on Tuesday. I've been trying to do physical books and I have not been able to because of my lack of time. I don't want to hear about it. I have to work. Don't talk to me. I have my Kindle with me all the time, but I've started like 3 books and I just can't go anywhere. So that's my number one. Next is American Rapture. Is it going to be good? I don't know. It got a high rating everywhere. Sorry, that was my fault. I scared you. It got a high rating. Like it was out of 5. I think it's like 4 and above everywhere. Like a Goodreads like 4.4, and I'm like, okay, wait. That's one reason I was excited. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's my book.
Nice.
Weird. I'm excited. Hopefully.
Interesting. Oh, I love hearing what everyone's either reading or wanting to read because I'm like, oh,
And
interesting
I'm
or
very
weird.
well, yeah. Well, I'm very, I'm very picky with books. So if it's not good, I will say, nope, I'm not gonna like it. Nope, I'm like next.
No, I love that about you. I'm so scared to DNF a book. Because I'm like, what if it gets better? And it doesn't get better.
No.
Right.
I have nope. It will not. If it doesn't hook me in the beginning, that's your fault. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
That was mean. Sorry. I'd say it again though.
But it's real. Sometimes you just gotta. Um, yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, I don't even know what's like up next on my list. Like I have a lot of things I really want to read, and for some reason, this might be everyone's problem, but like I have my TBR and I just like constantly like the second I finish something, I'm like, what's next? What's new? Like I go on Libby and I just pick like a new audiobook that's like available from my library that just like seems fun to listen to in the moment. When I'm like, oh my gosh, Sam, like you could pick the audiobook of the books you have on your TBR. You don't need to find something new every time. So I need to be better about that.
I I used to all the time. That's why I limit myself to only things that are available on Libby or Hulu, or if I have a credit on like whatever. Um, to things that are on my shelf because my bookshelf is packed and now they're starting to be books on the floor, like in piles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm not even looking at my Libby like For You page. Not even looking. I'm looking at a book that I own to see if it's on there
And
and
then
get it
looking at it.
off. Yeah.
Oh, that's so smart. I need to do that too because oh, Sam, I'm very much in the same boat. Like I just kind of look and be like, oh, what's available right now? And then I check out nine.
And then it's like, and then you keep listening to books that you end up not liking because you were just like
Oh yeah.
listening to random books.
Well, I've had before too where they're really I just could not get into narration.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm kind of glad sometimes that I have the physical book because then I'll read the physical book and love it. Like I've had that twice before where I'm like, this narrator, I can't do it anymore. And so I'm like, okay, I'll read the physical book just to like see if it's good. 5 out of 5 stars. So
Nice.
I you gotta have a good narration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it oh my gosh. I have stopped listening to an audiobook because I'm like, I don't like this narrator.
Mhm.
Ugly voice. This is
Yes.
not what I was envisioning for this book.
Yeah.
Like, I tried listening to what was it, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe?
Mm.
That was a jump scare. I turned it off immediately.
I didn't even like the book. It was physical. I read the physical book and I DNF'd.
Controversial. I have not read the book.
You literally just said you DNF'd because of or you stopped the audio and then you're like, oh, controversial. You actually DNF'd it.
Well, no, it is controversial because like everything I've seen, like people love that book.
I know. That's me in general, though. I did. The worst part is it was 50% in, but I
Oh.
can't do this anymore. It's too cheesy for me.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Mm. I this sounds so funny. Okay, whenever I see those, I feel like the like cozy s series or whatever they are. I haven't read any of them. But at first, like I didn't realize, I didn't know until like more kept coming out and just listened to people talk about them more that they're like quite spicy, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken. They're just
Yeah.
like cute, packaged up like just very spicy books. They're kind of, I don't want to say plotless. They probably have plot, but I think it's mostly like supposed to be like entertaining from like just like a spicy kind of way. And because of how cute they are and like aesthetic and Pinteresty, they've been able to like keep coming out with like, and it's like repeatable. Like you can have it for like any kind of season, any kind of like cute thing. And so like when I go to like Barnes and Noble or something, I see so much like stuff related to it. Like there's puzzles, there's calendars, there's, it's one of those things you can really market like that. And it reminds me of it's like the same thing as the music artist Jake remaking This Is What Falling in Love Feels Like, redoing that song a million times for like every feeling you could have.
I know he did that. I know who that is, but I didn't know he did that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Interesting.
there's like a million versions.
Honestly, kind of love them though.
No, it's great. It's like so fun. Like it
It
works.
works.
Yeah. We talked about Issa and I talked about the books that we're currently reading on our kickoff episode to Week of Love on day one. Um, and we have like so many books we're currently reading, and by the time this comes out, we're probably not done with them. So our immediate TBR is the books we're allegedly reading.
Okay. I just finished. I'm gonna put myself in there. I just finished last night False Witness by Karen Slaughter. And so again, it's a thriller, so I have to like audiobook that one. I mean, I can read them I with physical too, but I like thrillers and audiobooks. And I gotta put to everyone that if I'm bad at guessing everything. My thing is if something is called like a TV show called John Smith Killed My Wife, and at the end I will go, John Smith did what? I can't believe he did that. So I'm bad at guessing, okay? If I guess a plot twist or more in your book, that is not it's not really good for you. So False Witness, it was a very a little too long of a book. I guess two plot twists a little bit, and I was like, I think that's fine for her because she's like a millionaire, whatever, and I'm a random person in a room that has pink curtains. You know what I mean? Who cares? But it was okay. It was a fine book. But if I don't like guessing and being right, like,
Yeah.
because I'm not used to it. But that was my. I don't have anything I'm physically reading right now or anything I'm reading because I have my TBR and I have what I just finished, and I'm on the podcast in the meantime of reading a book. So here we go.
Yes. Oh, love that.
Dang. Uh, I love a good plot twist, but I'm very opposite. Like I like being able to guess it because then if it's not what I guessed, then I'm like,
Missed
what I
opportunity.
guessed makes sense. This doesn't make sense. They should have done it my way.
My thing is in this book too, I was like, I kind of guessed it. And then when it did happen, I was like, you guys are kind of dumb. Like, like you didn't think it was like the wife because I saw it from very like afar and I knew this. Like you
Whoa,
never guessed.
spoiler.
I was like, which wife though? Yeah, yeah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm like, I just I feel great that I guessed it, but also I'm like, that's your fault. Something's wrong with you.
Mhm.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. This has been so fun.
Yes. Uh,
I was like, am I allowed to say my little like I had so much fun? Like the issue is with Sam and Issa, I don't have a time where I don't have fun. So don't prove me wrong. But I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
I'll do what I want.
That was a candle just fell. It was a Megan's Bookish Life candle
oh,
that
let's
just
mark it.
that's crazy. So a candle that I had made for Megan's Bookish Life just fell off my counter or my desk. Anyways,
Got too rowdy.
that was crazy. Um, but I love you guys. I think thank you. I don't know if I'm supposed to say thank you now, but I'm doing it. I'll just keep saying thank you. Thank you for having me. I a blast every time.
Yes.
Us too. But unfortunately, every episode must come to an end. But we're going to end, as we always do, with our song of the day. So, Sam, what is your song of the day?
Okay, my song of the day is Different Kind of Love by Young the Giant. It's their newest single. Their new album comes out in May, I think. But this is their first single for their new album, and it's so good. I am a huge Young the Giant fan. Um, yes, love them.
You have to go Issa. I have to look mine up.
Okay. My song of the day is 17 by Midnight Till Morning. Also something I'm a fan of boy bands. I love a boy band. Building the Band, a competition reality show. I loved
Love.
it. And they made boy bands and girl bands and band season 4. So good. I love. And the other day I was like just going through Midnight Till Morning's discography because I'm like, dang, I follow them, but I don't know any of their songs except for like the two that they've marketed. And then I heard this one, I'm like, I'm in love. I need it
Um,
always.
I because of the One Direction effect, Midnight Till Morning, it's so interesting to see how much more almost success they're having than the other groups from the show because they fit so much into that like awkward, different personalities. Like they don't want to be like poppy boy band, but they are like, like because of that One Direction effect, they really have like that giant girl fan base. Even though like I'm a huge fan of all the bands that are still together and like came out of the show. And like I love Frequency. I honestly season 4, I keep up with them way more than anyone. But it is funny to see how like even like a band that did not win was not even like in the running to win. Like they were
They were
not in the
fourth.
final. Yeah, like they were fourth. They were not in the
Just like
final.
One Direction, except One Direction was third. But
Third,
like
yeah.
they did not win. And
Yeah,
they're having like almost the
they're
most
major.
success.
They're having the most success.
Crazy. I love them. Megan, what is your song of the day?
Okay, I am background real quick. I'm Dutch and Swedish, and I'm very white, and I don't know any other language. But I love the song Titi Me Pregunto from Bad Bunny. So I, of course, I say my own like white version of what he's saying. I wish I could speak Spanish, but in wake of the Super Bowl tomorrow, that will be happening in this episode. Will already not be out yet, but if you hear that song, think of me. I'll be shaking my booty in my living room. So, that is my song of the day, of the week, of the year.
Yes. We were talking about Bad Bunny on our it might be the one that came out today. Um, but I had like picked a Bad Bunny song for my song of the week, and Issa was like, I was gonna pick Bad Bunny too, but you already did, so
I did it this one. There we go. Yeah, that song is so good.
yes.
I'm so excited. Yeah, but again and again and again, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for coming on again, Megan. Literally always love chatting with you and having you on the pod. And this will definitely not be the last time, I'm sure.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. We will make sure we have any kind of link you need to find Megan in the episode description. Yes.
Yes. And so, oh, that concludes day 3 of Week of Love. Oh, so sad, but so good. Always a good time. So Megan and Sam, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Yes.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything.
Yes. Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all.
Bye.
See ya.